As the parties pull out everything to sniff out some extra voters, there's one group they'd all dearly love to get on board. But youth voters are notoriously difficult to bring out. At the last election, it's only thought about 40% did.
I just don't really feel as much point.
Why?
Because most politicians tend to be the same and it's not really going to change anything either way.
If you don't vote, you can't really complain about what's going to happen.
I don't really think that any of the parties are going to do anything they're promising to do or make any sizable change.
It's important to vote. I mean, women have earned the right to vote, so I'm going to vote.
More so than ever before, politicians are trying to use social media in Norfolk to reach young voters. Whether it's using videos with Facebook-friendly captions or pictures out and about on the campaign trail. But there's still room for doing things the traditional way, it seems. The City of Norwich School are hosting a hustings event for the Norwich South constituency candidates tomorrow afternoon to get their students more involved.
I think generally they are engaged in politics with a small p, in issues, and they're you have a conversation with any of our students, and they're very interested in the subjects. Sometimes I think there can be a problem or a bit of a disconnect between the parties and their views. So, they're very interested in political issues, but not always as interested in the sort of candidates and the process, if you like, of voting and elections.
Is using online and social media, though, the key to reaching them? Dr. Chris Henretti from the UEA isn't sure there's a simple way to reach them.
I think if there were some technological silver bullet, we'd have found it by now. And I'm not going to try and dissuade any politicians from trying out new ways of reaching their electors. But this idea that somehow young people are a single blob that you can reach by one particular technology rather than others, that's just too easy.
Some Norfolk constituencies are expected to be closely fought, like up in North Norfolk. But with only 2 in 5 young people expected to vote, if any of these campaigning politicians can mobilise the youth vote, it could tip the balance. But it's a tough call for the parties. Do you go out to chase that youth vote, or go for people you know will turn out?
I mean, I think if I were advising a party, I would say go where the votes are. I think that young people do lose out because they don't vote at the same rates that other age groups do. But I think that's the responsibility of that age group to do otherwise. I mean, decisions are made by those who turn up. And if you don't turn up, if your voice is not heard, then it's difficult for you to complain after the fact.
Neil Perry, Mustard TV, Norwich.